Tēnā koutou katoa. My name is Peter Sharples. I am a Maori from New Zealand, and in past years I have been a minister of our government, and I have led a number of expeditions for trade to China. And in that way I have got to know many of the people of China in these last 3 years. But the reality is, for me, we are related to you, because our history teaches us, our Maori history teaches us that we came from Asia. We came from China, we came from all the places of Asia and sailed down across the Pacific in canoes and settled the whole of the Pacific, and we Maori ended up here in New Zealand. So I like to say we are cousins. We are the same people, but we have been separated over generations, and now with our different languages. But the culture has many similarities. Chinese people are like Maori people. They have many ceremonies. We like to show respect for our elders, and we have a culture about family, and Maori and Chinese are the same. So I have found this in my visits to Beijing, Shanghai, Jiaxing, different cities that I have been to in China, and particularly in Guizhou, working with the minority groups there. So you asked me about China. I love China and the people. There is a bird that flies back to China and back to New Zealand every year. 8 days it takes to fly from China to New Zealand, from New Zealand to China, without landing anywhere. And you know, this is significant because it links our two countries and shows not only are we people linked, but this bird knows our two countries and has linked us together, joined us together for centuries. And that is a valuable relationship that we have with you. You are my cousin. I have great expectations for the increasing relationship between Maori and China this year and continuing on into other years, because now that we have a number of trade relations between Maori organizations and companies and Chinese, we have opened up the friendships and visited schools and education institutions. Many Chinese come to New Zealand now for education. So I see that this is a golden opportunity for us to have an exchange at various levels. University, secondary school education, children visiting New Zealand and children visiting China from New Zealand. Not only Maori, but New Zealand children to have that experience. I was very impressed with the Minsu University in Guizhou, and also the other university there. The dance culture, their hospitality culture, to us visitors was enormous, and I would like to see that exchange happen. I am no longer with the government. I have resigned from my position as a minister of the government, and I will be able to work openly and freer, if you like, now with China and Maori and New Zealand relations. So I'm particularly interested in Minsu University because there are many minority Chinese, not just Han, but different groups there. So I'm looking forward to working with them as well. So yes, I'd like to see more exchange at the cultural level, but also at the business level. We are a small country in New Zealand, but we are a food basket. We have many foods here, whether they be meats, fish, or whether they be milk products or other products. And I like to see our trade develop and therefore our relationship as people. I look forward to it. 新年快乐，恭喜发财，万事如意。